Good afternoon, Angela here with Dogwood Paper Arts coming to you from Sweet Home, Oregon. So, what are we doing today? Well, let me tell you what I've been up to. I have wrinkly hands because I washed windows today. Oh, boy, that was work. I used to love to wash my windows. Now I don't like it at all. But the great thing is you put this little bottle of stuff on your hose and yes, flip it over to soap, and you spray it on your window and it soaps it up, and then you take a sponge mop. I don't know how other people do it. I take a sponge mop because my windows are too tall. And I run a sponge mop up and down it, and then I switch it over, the hose over to the clear water, and spray it off, and the windows shine like beautiful. Of course, you can't do that inside. You have to do that outside. Inside, I did the hard work, spraying the stuff on and wiping the window until there's no smudges. And then the dog, smudge, little nose smudge. So, but that's okay. I'd rather have one little nose smudge than the mess that my windows were. Anyway, it was supposed to really rain today, and I'll tell you, that sun came out and it was just, my windows looked sad and unhappy, and I wanted them to feel joyful for Christmas, and it sure made me feel better. It was a lot of work, and I really wrinkled up here. But, gosh, they sure look nice now. Anyway, I've been having a hard time with my muse lately. My muse is quiet and reserved. So, I need to mix up my muse and give it something to think about other than all the worries that are on my mind lately. And really, I don't know why I have so many worries. I shouldn't. But boy, I do. I don't know, just worried about so many things, I guess. Who knows? It's nothing specific. It's just stuff on my mind. So when I have that problem and it messes up my muse, I found the best way to do it is to do a collage page in my glue book. I don't know if you guys have seen my glue book, but I have some glue book things in my videos. This is following the Marguerite Miller challenges. I only got to 5 or 6. I think I got to 5. And then, of course, I was on to doing new things and COVID and all that stuff. So, anyway, I might get back to it. And if she does a new one in the beginning of the year, I might try to follow it again. But she gives examples of things to do. And I wrote out my own today, and I wasn't feeling it. So, anyway, so here we are. This was one of the pages that I'd done. Let's see. I like to do a 2-page spread on them. Some people like to just do one. So that was one. And then here was the second one, and needed to have a grocery list, so I had that. And a pocket, and just some tags from things that were bought. And so there's that one. Here was the third one. And here is, this one opens. This is the fourth one. And this was the fifth one. So I had a little bit of winter and a little bit of ocean and a little bit of wildflowers and spring. So I guess this was my path a rock path going from the wildflowers over to winter and the ocean up here. And anyway, so I'm here to a blank page. And sometimes when I am worried and stuff like that, if I just collage for a little bit, I can usually wake my muse back up, and get it ticking again and get it thinking. And you know, you can do anything with a glue book. Like this one, I put a key on it. You can put charms in it. You can, you know, there's so many things you can do. That's just a little tuck I made out of pretend buttons. And anyway, when I'm stuck and I just kind of am not feeling it, you guys know the feeling. I think this unmentionable thing that's following us around this 2020 has made us resistant to maybe lots of things, created more worry and, you know, stuff like that. Just stuff. It's just stuff. So when I'm stuck on stuff, then I just want to collage. And I was going to write my own, do a winter scene with snowflakes, sheet music, hot cocoa in the picture, character, real or imagined. I tossed that aside. I was not feeling it. I just got up and walked out of the room, so I knew that wasn't it. But I still want to use this one. So, I don't want it to be a straight-on picture. I want it to be a little bit more messed up than that. So I'm going to take my water pen. Oh, it has blue in it. Must have sucked up some blue. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's not use that one. It was the fat one. And just the water pen. And I'm just going to kind of pull that out of there and make it look a little more messed up, because it will collage down better, for one, and I'll like the look of it better. And I'm just going down along the side to pull some of that out, because I don't want to lose a whole lot of it. I'm just pulling it off there. I don't want to get rid of too much snow, but I am doing that. Anyway, I find this just kind of helps me to reset, and I guess because it's just relaxing. And that's maybe what I need, is just to relax for a little bit. Sure felt good to get my windows done. I was going to do them after the fires we had in the summer, and I didn't, you know, but it sure needed it then. From all the smoke and stuff. And anyway, looked terrible. But I was busy with art and life and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, okay, so there we go. We have that. Now, if we just set it down on here and glue it, all those lines are going to show back there, and I don't want them to. So I have some music sheets and stuff left over from things I've been doing, so let's just pull some of that in here and use it. Here's some of the pattern paper, and here's another piece, and I ought to be able to get something out of this. This is just going to lay down color for me, and kind of, I don't mind the words showing through, and I really don't mind the lines showing through either. I just, it doesn't feel that creative just to do that. So let's just start in right here, and we'll put this music down, and I guess I'll just use glue stick, and I'm just going to use this page right over here as my gluing place for a little bit until it's too goopy to glue to glue till it's too gloopy, which is glue and gloopy. And goopy. Glue and goopy is gloopy. Okay, so anyway, if you don't have a glue book, I highly recommend that you get one. Now, a lot of people use, you know, whatever book they have. I'm using an old journal that I pulled some pages out of that I'd only written in a couple times, and then I lost interest in it. And so I am just using that, and that works out perfect for me. Now, if you're doing a 2-page spread like me, you might want to consider putting some over the seam. Seam binding. See, we have a seam binding. This is my seam binding. This will probably stick to this page over here and tear it. I might have to put down some book page here. So let's, I'm going to put it right there. I need, bone folder really comes in handy here. Okay, let's add more stuff. Ooh, look at that. Oh, doesn't help if you're putting it on upside down. So how is everybody today? And how's your day going, I guess? Is your day going better than mine seems to be? How's your muse? Is it music to you, or is it in a holding pattern? Mine has just been kind of in a holding pattern. don't like it when that happens. But it does. Happens to all of us. Hopefully glue stick will hold it, right? That one won't be strong enough. Don't need that little piece. It has a previous collage on it. Oh, that's what I should be using here is my scraps from my, I save all these scraps of my coffee and tea dyed papers. I save almost all my scraps. They have to be pretty tiny for me not to save them. A lot of times when I sell my journals and stuff, well, all the time when I sell my journals, I end up sending along a lot of the stuff that's left over from the packet, and whoever buys the journal ends up with lots of ephemera that they can make themselves that still matches the journal. This just seems like a nice way to do it. And then I get rid of some scraps and feel like I can kind of move on to the next project without worrying about all the, having all the scraps to use up. My scrap drawer is full enough. It's unbelievably full. And this really is just an underneath part of the collage. It helps to, and I guess I really learned this from Rachel, was that it helps to take the white out of the page, and then you can think more creatively, I guess. I don't know if that's exactly what she said, but whatever she said, it dawned with me that, yeah, that's right. That does help. So it kind of gets you moving into the collage a little bit better. Okay. I do have some old dictionary page here that can be used. I had put napkin art on these pages, and it was before I knew enough about napkin art to know what I was doing. And I used the Mod Podge on top of the napkin with the dictionary pages, and it ended up sticking. The pages stuck together. So anyway, it was a mess. So I am going to collage these back down into this, and we'll see what we end up with. I don't mind this happening on my books. I've been known to collage something down and then totally peel it off. It leaves behind this beautiful texture that you can play with. And here's a little bunny in here, but he's missing his head. Sorry. Sorry about the bunny's head. I don't know what happened to it. It got tore off and it landed on the other page. And I don't know where that page went. Anyway. We're going to put Mr. Bunny right there. Even with his head disappearing, it will just pretend like he's just now popping into the page. See? So you can't really see all of his head yet. And let's see. This was thin. Ooh, that's a good one for right there, isn't it? Right here. Yeah, right there. Perfect. I don't know what it is about this, but it does relax you. Or, I don't know if it relaxes you. It relaxes me. Just the feel of the glue stick on the paper and how the paper feels and smells. And turn that around, Angela. Uh-oh, I got a wrinkle. It's a wrinkle in time, everybody. Don't know if I can peel it up and remove the wrinkle in time. And if you get a little cat hair in there, that's okay. It can stay. Nobody's going to get this book but me. If it was going somewhere, I would work my little heart out to get it out. I guess I will anyway. No, I guess I won't. It's a Luigi hair. There, I got it. Yay! Let's put this one right about here, I guess. Or maybe here. If we go here, we'll cover some of that up. Oh, but it's not quite long enough, is it? But why not? Let's put it there anyway. Even though it doesn't really fit there. My glue stick is almost out. Whoops. Oh, I hate to use them this way, but I don't want to waste it until it's flat. I gotta get my Christmas cards out. I was going to send them out today, and I washed windows. So, you know. Oh, goodness. We'll find some more thin stuff. I think blue would be okay. I would like to keep it a little more neutral than that. Let's see. Neutral. This is mostly the fat stuff drawer. Some tree. I already have that tree in there. I don't want to put that tree in again. So Now let's come over here to my bits and pieces of stuff. And we'll tear some of these up. Crispy edge there. Oh, I feel like I should just cut those up and make something out of them. We might do that. We may do that. Let's throw that away. First, let's use this. It's not going to go back in there, so. Okay, good enough. No sense in using it when it gets like that. We're here to feel better about things, not worse. Let's put this one down here because it has a straight edge and a straight edge. The reason I'm not caring about getting glue on this is because I think I'm going to cover it with something. But I don't know yet because I haven't gotten there and I don't really have a direction. I just have one snow scene picked out that I wanted to use. Maybe I could use this tree over here. Why not? If we put it in the middle, we can always take that part off. That will cover a lot. Look at that. It'll cover this little piece here and there, and it'll cover that. Why not? Let's do that. Somehow that tree will become part of the picture if it becomes a picture. And I'll cut that bottom part off. I'm going to put it, no, I'm going to put it right here. Going to turn it upside down and finish that edge. But I didn't tear that off, so I have an edge I don't like. Here's some onion skin paper. Let's put that up there. It will probably just stay right where it's at. Probably glue it right down. Look how it wrinkles. Okay. Oh gosh, look, I missed a bunch right over there. This one still has paper on it from whatever I collaged before. Oh, it's from cutting out pieces for that album I have over there. Not album. Not an album. I know. It's a journal. I still call them albums. I am perpetually stuck on being the mini albumist. Okay. You just glue right there. Now this one is torn already, so let's use it. Sounds like shaking a paint can there. And what else do we have? Look at this. And oh, that's a nice grungy feeling piece of paper. There. Just glue that little piece right there. Okay, now what? Wipe my hands off. That's what. Okay. Now, to lay this down, I can either glue it or I can podge it down. What do you think? Podge or modge? Modge or podge? Glue or no glue? Glue stick? I think we'll Mod Podge it. Let me grab a brush. Here's this one. Not perfect. It is not perfect. Ooh. So the reason I decided to glue this on this side as opposed to this one is because if you were sitting on the bench, it's at an angle and you'd be looking over here. So that was keeping it in order. And Mod Podging this will also glue down what's already there, so you won't have to worry about it coming up. Look at me getting glue all over it. I feel like it needs some water. I feel like it's a little too thick. I like to move it around this way and that way. It gives it, on the places that you may not cover, it might look more like brush strokes or like in a painting. Oh, my fingers are stuck. There, isn't that pretty? Boy, it's pretty thick. This is tissue paper Mod Podge. I really think I kind of like that other stuff I bought, but it's over in my closet right now and I can't get to it. But I think I like the way it Mod Podges things down better. Okay. Get out of there, little wrinkle. Wrinkle's not allowed. It'll probably all wrinkle up now. Okay, so there is that. Let me take these brushes out of here. I have a little bit of water over here. I'm going to pour some in my container and put my brush in it so that it will take care of itself over there. Okay, now what do we do? Well, we do have this snowy tree over here. Guess we could put this one there. I don't really want to though, because see back here I have a snowy tree somewhere right here. Let's see, what could I do? What could I do? What could I do? You know what? Maybe we should put some bits and pieces down, kind of like pink snow. That's not not, never mind. Oh dear. I mean, the other thing we can do is just to do napkin pieces and just Mod Podge those down. Oh, my dog's running off with something. Priminelli. No, I don't want that one. I have this one. What I like about this is the blue sky. I should have put that behind that one. Guess it could go here, like this, from there to there. Why not? Why not, she asks. And they say, go for it. And throw that back over there. Nom, nom, nom. I love this little tape. It is actually used with the Big Shot, and you can tape down your, and you know what, I'll tell you, I bought it, but painter's tape works just as good. So a lot of times I use painter's tape too. So don't listen to me, I'm just talking. Shh, don't listen. She's just talking. Okay. I'll need the name of the napkin bearer. I think what we'll do is we're going to bump that right up against the other one. Get rid of that. And I'm going to rough up this side a little bit. This just roughs it up a little bit, guys. You know, you don't have to do this. I just prefer not to have a solid line, is all. Okay, so that's going to go clear over to there. So I need to take it off right about here. Ta-da! Okay. I'm going to leave this a little wet. Just kind of put some water in there. Make this a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. So I'm just going to kind of stick it down here. I don't know what's going to happen. Ooh, look at that. I had glue on my hand there. It's a little harder to get down. I think it's because I'm coming up over that bump there. It's okay. I'm getting some ideas now. It definitely wrinkled because look at all that I lost right there. So you can kind of see how this could be relaxing. And you just can't let it stress you out. You just have to kind of go with the flow and just like not get frustrated, because it's a glue book, and if you don't like it, you can glue over it. You know, there's nothing keeping you from tearing the pages out and starting over. It's just however you want to do it. You can see that I love to collage with napkins. I mean, how many times, you know, I can collage days on end with napkins. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and place this one right there. And yes, they will cover up some of them, but it's okay. I don't know what it's going to look like when it's done. It might look like a giant mess, but it will be my giant mess, and I'll love it. Oh gosh, our time is almost up, guys. Make time go away. What did I do with the rest of that napkin? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, what I need is not that. I need some blue sky. Think. Might have to glue it down first. Okay. Now, that's starting to get glue on my other pages, so time to stick something in there. And let's see. Okay, so let me get a little bit of, oh, I love purple with blue. Let's just do that. See those preserves. The nice thing about purple is it can kind of indicate that maybe a storm is coming in. So maybe a winter storm is about to arrive. So let's get some purple in here and kind of indicate that storms are coming. And crunching up this paper, it's a little bit thick, so it kind of softens it up a little bit. And I think it makes it more sky-worthy. Yes. Can you see my sky? Somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, I love that song. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Bone folder, bone folder, bone folder. Is that kind of like Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. Bone folder. There. Okay, now. What next? What? What did she say? She said, what's next? Okay. Now, okay. Maybe not so much purple in it. at this. Okay, so that really needed to be blue there and not purple. That would have been better. I know you're thinking, what the heck is she up to? Well, I'm making texture, so it's kind of more like snow. So I'm just kind of roughing up my napkins and giving them some texture. And just plain. Just plain. Of course, the book will probably never close again. So, I've kind of got a blank spot there, don't I? But, not sure what I want to put there yet. Okay. I know you're like all panicking now, aren't you? Me too. It's a snow scene. Now if I just dump it everywhere, it's going to stick everywhere. But I only really want it to stick down here. And not necessarily over there because I haven't gotten there yet. I don't mind right there because okay. Now that in there. Cover this before I spill it. Ready? You can see I've pulled some of my stuff up over there. I'm not going to touch it, because if I touch it, something bad will happen. Like over there, see? Something bad happened. That's okay. Okay, going to let it dry. Then I need to finish this up with some more snow. And I think maybe I might put a house over here. Just tear out a piece and make it look like a house. Or maybe I'll put a birdhouse over here. I was thinking over here I would put some snow and maybe make some snowman. I think if I'd have just used the plain white, not that, but without the pink sparkles in it, that might have been better. Anyway, our time is just now up, so I am going to let you go, and we'll have to get back to this at some point. For me, it's going to have to dry for a while, and then I'll come back to it and finish things up and add some more things in it here and there. But it does have the bumpy look like snow. I just wish I'd have used just the white without the sparkle in it. I think that would have looked better. It would have had a more calm snow look. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me while I worked with getting my worries out of my head so that I can get on with my journal that I'm working on. Oh, that's right, I glued several pages together, I forgot. I think I glued 3 pages together on this one. These wax sheets work really good for underneath, and then you can come back and cut this off when it's dry. Okay, I will let you go. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a great tomorrow, or a great today. And I don't know if I'll get a Sunday video or a Monday video out or not. I'm going to try, but we've been really swamped with Christmas coming up, and we are having Christmas this year, so going to spend some time with the kids and grandkids. And my firstborn grandson turns 18 this Christmas. Isn't that amazing? Oh, just brought tears to my eyes when I was thinking about it. And we used to sit and watch the Jimmy Neutron cartoons. He loved them. He'd sit in my lap and we'd rock and we'd watch the shows. And we would watch How It's Made. He loved that show. Oh my goodness. He was and he still is, a very handsome young man. But he was such a cute little baby boy. So I miss those days so much. So anyway, I get to see him for his 18th birthday, and I'm very excited about that. Okay, well, no reminiscing. It's time to go. All right. See you all later. Bye-bye.